We are moving on to the next question. Actually, question number 18. Just a couple more. All right, question number 18. Who am I in the semifinals of the Singapore University's Business Quiz 2009? Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for question number 18. And as we seem to have been able to find it. All right. Now, question number 18. I founded my company in 1991 in Malaysia and pushed it onto the world stage to displace Kimberly-Clark as the biggest glove maker globally. My net worth is estimated to be $300 million. Who am I?
We just answered that. This is the next one.
Right. This is the next one. Right. We'll have a parent just answer that question. Okay. This is the next question, ladies and gentlemen. I was appointed president of NEC Corporation. Team A, it is.
Karu Yano.
Karu Yano. Absolutely correct. 20 points it is to Team A. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our second last question, question number 19. All right.
Yeah, sure.
Who am I? I'm Economic Affairs Advisor to the Bahrain Prime Minister. I was also appointed chairman of Singapore's first standalone Islamic bank, IBA. I believe Islamic banking is not just for Muslims. Yes, Team A, who am I?
Abdullah Hassan Saif.
Absolutely correct. Abdullah Hassan Saif, well done. It's pretty amazing stuff. All right, we are on to our final question. Who am I, ladies and gentlemen? I stepped down as Commonwealth Secretary General in April 2008, and I now sit on the Board of Advisors. Yes, Team A.
Don McKinnon.
Don McKinnon. Well done. That is the correct answer. Ladies and gentlemen, that completes our first segment of Who Am I in the semifinals. Let's take a look at the scores, shall we? Team A standing at 320 points, and Team B standing at 20 points. All right. A round of applause. Well done, guys. Okay. All right. Now, before we begin our second segment, where there is still time to play catch up, how about that? Okay. The next segment will, of course, be very exciting. We are sending one very brave soul, okay? Just one single representative to go it alone and be grilled by me. Rub hands with glee. All right, the teams will have to select a representative to be this Lone Ranger and answer a series of 10 questions. The Lone Ranger alone will help garner more points for your team, okay? Now, the Lone Ranger, ladies and gentlemen, will be given 8 seconds. All right? The Lone Ranger will be given 8 seconds to answer the question that's given by me, and every correct answer will be given 10 points. For every wrong answer, 5 points will be deducted. And of course, guys, you have the choice of skipping the question, and there will be no penalties. But do keep in mind that we really only have 10 questions in this segment, meaning only 10 chances to help your team score some points. All right, so it is your call. Okay? Now, if we could have Team A's representative to please step forward and to take this hot seat. As you can see, if it isn't a hot seat, it's got to be red. It's fiery red.
No worries.
All right, a very young lad there. Hello. What is your name, please? Wei Hao. And Wei Hao, which faculty are you from in SIM?
Marketing and finance.
All right. Let's repeat that again.
Hello.
Okay, Wei Hao, your name is Wei Hao, and which faculty are you from?
School of Economics, Finance and Marketing.
Excellent. And why do you think you have been picked to be grilled by me out of...
You got to ask them. They chose me.
I've got to ask them. So are you confident?
I'll try my best.
Okay. So do you find that perhaps you are the sacrificial lamb of sorts?
Probably.
Yeah, it is? Okay. Now they all look very sheepish and smiley there. So, okay, you've got to be confident.
Okay.
And as you can see, the spotlight is on us for a pretty good reason.
It's stressful?
It is stressful, huh? But let's see. Spotlight is on us. It's a little pitch dark outside, so you can, if you're nervous, you can imagine that there's no audience, or for that matter, everyone's in their birthday suit. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. That sounds like a plan. So maybe, you can be less nervous. All right. So if you're ready, Wei Hao.
Yeah, I am.
You are ready, and you know the rules very well, huh? Okay, let me find the questions for you. Lone Ranger Wei Hao from Team A of SIM. Question number 1. All right? Listen carefully. What does CLOB stand for? C-L-O-B. 8 seconds, counting down.
Can I skip this?
Skip this you can, but of course you can. All right, we'll skip this, but the right answer for CLOB is Central Limit Order Book. All right? Now we move on to the second question, Wei Hao. What do you call an investor who buys IPO shares for a quick return when the stock starts trading?
I would like to skip this too.
You'd like to skip this too. All right. Now the right answer is stag. All right. A stag is an investor who buys IPO shares for a quick return when the stock starts trading. All right. Move on to the third question. So far there has just been skips. Now what is Capital Mall Trust? Wei Hao, 8 seconds, counting down.
It's a real estate investment trust.
A real estate investment trust. It is. There is a short form for it. That is a REIT. All right. Excellent. All right. So 10 points to Team A, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fourth question, also Wei Hao. Now we have these few entities. Costco Corp, StarHub, Genting International. Right? These 3 entities. Which one of these is not an ST index stock?
Genting International.
Well done. That's the correct answer, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause. 10 points to Team A. Genting International it is. It's not an ST index stock, whereas the rest, they are. Now moving on to the fifth question, ladies and gentlemen. What is EBIT? 8 seconds is up. As the 5 points is taken off. The total scores for incorrect or no answer. And we now move on to the next question. All right. In fact, the answer to EBIT really is earnings before interest and taxes. All right. Now we move on to the sixth question. Now, Wei Hao, in financial terms, what's another word for gearing?
Borrowing, loans.
Borrowing loans. Now, we have a particular financial term that we're looking for. It is, let's defer to the judges. Well, the judges think that borrowing and loans, that's correct. The actually more accurate word that we're looking for is leverage, but that's cool. All right? So 10 points to Team A. Well done. We move on to the next question, ladies and gentlemen. And Wei Hao, seventh question. What is the DJIA in the U.S. stock market?
Dow Jones Industrial Average.
Excellent. That is 10 points to Team A. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. It is the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the DJIA, well, if you like to call it that. Moving on to the eighth question now. What is the Danish currency? 8 seconds, counting down.
Kroner. No, sorry.
Well, could you repeat your answer again?
Kroner.
Kroner it is. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. All right, 10 points to Team A. Now, the second last question, Wei Hao, it is this. Who are PMEBs, the PMEBs?
Professional
8 seconds.
managers, executives, and businessmen.
Businessmen it is, ladies and gentlemen, PMEBs, professionals, managers, executives, and businessmen. Well done, 10 points to Team A. Now, the final question, all right, Wei Hao. We'll test a little bit of your geography skills. Now, what is the capital of Brunei Darussalam? 8 seconds, counting down.
Can I skip this?
You absolutely can, of course. Bandar Seri Begawan. That is the capital of Brunei Darussalam. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause. Wei Hao, Ranger from Team B. What is your name?
Samuel,
you are the team leader. You have volunteered yourself to garner some points. You know how it works. 10 points for every correct answer. You have to answer it within 8 seconds. If a wrong answer is given, or you do keep quiet for that 8 seconds, then 5 points will be deducted. And if you skip, no penalties, but then you do lose the chance to earn some points for your team. All right. So are you ready?
ready?
Let me start off with Lone Ranger's first question. It is, what is EBITD? EBIT?
Is earnings before interest, tax, and dividends.
Well, are you sure about that? Your final answer again, quickly.
Earnings before interest, tax, and dividends.
Well, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. 5 points will be deducted. Close though, sort of. It is actually earnings before interest, taxes, and depreciation, all right?